Oh, hi! Welcome to The Legend of Taylor, a Dungeons & Dragons actual play podcast based on the music, memes, and lore of Taylor Swift. We welcome all listeners, so whether you're brand new to D&D, brand new to Taylor Swift, or experts at both, we're excited you're here. My name is Lindsay Allen, and I will be your Dungeon Master. And now to meet our players and characters.
My name is Lauren Muir. I play Ricky. She's a tiefling ranger based on the song My Tears Ricochet, and her pronouns are she, her.
I'm Casey Fisher. I'm playing Saracen, a half-elf warlock. The character's inspired by Don't Blame Me, and his pronouns are he, him.
I'm Daphne Miles. I play Jaymes Stormfury. She is a Mark of the Shadow elf wizard. Her pronouns are she, her, and she is based on the song Mad Woman.
My name is Ray Utarnatchit. I'm playing Reading, who is a forest gnome barbarian. He's inspired by the song Change from Fearless. Reading is gender fluid, and today his pronouns are he, him.
All right, so let's get into it. Last we met, we dressed up like bakers and wormed our way into the manor of the Lord of the Reaches in order to infiltrate the engagement party that is going to be thrown for the Grace heir Maxim Grace and his fiancée Juliet Capoletti. Before that, we did a little shopping, got some fancy outfits to wear, and then as you were leaving the kitchen, Jaymes happened to hear the voice of her ex-wife coming from a door, and as she approached, she tripped on the rug and slammed her whole body into the door with a loud thud. Ricky, still dressed as a baker, managed to cover for her. However, there was a spark of recognition that we spotted from Betty as she looked at the disguised Ricky. And since retreating from that hall, our party has decided that they should head to Betty's room in order to carry out some sort of nefarious plan.
Kidnap Betty.
Listen. As she leads them through the manor, she's going to, at some point when they're alone, turn to her friends and just tell them, I need you guys to let me lead this. Nobody touches her until I have some answers.
Okay, but...
I'm not hearing any buts. This is my wife.
But if the answers are bad, we should probably burn the house.
Give her a chance.
Burn
right?
the house
Give
down.
everyone a chance.
Burn the house down.
Oh, we could do that.
It's on the water. It's a little...
Yeah, so it won't spread.
Exactly.
Right.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Uh-huh, sure.
Controlled burn.
Also, for real, if we're trying to get information tonight, if there's any chance that she told people we're here, we need to know that.
Yeah. Do you all want to come with me?
I kind of thought we were all in the bedroom already.
Are
Yeah.
we there?
Not yet.
No,
Not
okay.
yet.
It did not occur to me that we wouldn't go.
Yeah.
Okay.
We all want to be there. when
Also,
you
I'm
see
still
her.
a burly chef.
You are still a burly chef.
That time is going to run out shortly.
Yeah.
As you're all making your way to Betty's room, I need everyone to roll a stealth check for me, please.
19 for Ricky.
Nat 20.
Ooh.
Wow.
2 games in a row. Started with a nat 20.
Wow. Wow.
12 for Jaymes.
And a non-natural 13 for reading.
Oh, yeah, reading's still blue.
I'm
also.
still blue.
Oh, yeah. It's important to mention that reading rolled a natural 13 in our last game and will be blue for the foreseeable future.
Reading's okay with it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It is colorful.
Yeah.
Very colorful.
It goes with his party outfit that he will put on soon.
That is true. Then he does blend with the sea elves.
That's right.
The undertone of their skin color is of
Okay.
blue or green.
But my blue's different, right? It's blue, like Smurf
Yours
blue.
is bright blue.
Is it diamond sky blue?
Let's say cerulean,
Cerulean. All right.
for the fun of it.
I like cerulean.
It's a fun word. It's a
fun
beautiful
word.
color. So you're all very quietly making your way through this house, following Jaymes, I assume having a whisper conversation
Yes.
about burning down the house.
Yeah. And Jaymes does not say yes or no. She just shakes her head and continues to
Ignores.
lead them.
That looks like a yes to you, right?
She shakes her head and keeps going.
I think it looks like a yes.
So you manage, with those stealth checks, you do manage to dodge notice by the various animated armor and guards that are stationed around the manor. And you do go up some stairs and you come to a door that is what you, Jaymes, would remember as Betty's door. Slash both of your doors when you would stay here.
She'll try the door.
Door's unlocked.
Okay, she'll usher them in.
It's empty.
She probably assumed so, but there's part of it that is a little bit of muscle memory because it's a place that she felt at one time comfortable just coming in and out of. It was her wife's room. So
Yeah.
I'm very curious what Jaymes sees when she opens the door and looks around the room.
So, not a lot has changed about the room as you remember it. It's still the same bed that she got once she reached adulthood because she grew up here as well. There's paintings on the wall, mostly of family and portraits of the landscape around the Reaches, things like that. It looks lived in. There's kind of a scarf tossed one place, a couple of shoes piled near the door as if she like kicked them off at some point. Roll me a perception. Why not?
11.
So you glance around, it doesn't seem like much has changed, and something about the fact that not much has changed, you might have an emotional reaction to
sure.
in itself.
For sure.
But otherwise, it looks like a lived-in bedroom with a great view of the ocean. And
Jaymes will turn to everybody, and she's very quiet and like not fully herself, but she will just say, if you guys want to change, you should do it quickly. Because we went in for a reveal, and I'm going to get my damn reveal. So.
Fair. I guess I should not be a baker anymore. Do we think we need the baker?
You want to be a baker in your really nice outfit?
Well, I wouldn't change if I'm staying the baker.
Oh.
Gotcha.
your baker only will last for maybe another 15 minutes.
Does Ricky know that? or am I sitting here like, how long do I be this baker for?
Do one of us other magic users
They might
know?
Yeah, they might know.
The two magic users can roll an Arcana if Ricky is asking, should I stay a baker?
8.
11.
Jaymes,
I'm distracted. Don't
you're
talk
not paying attention. Whatever Ricky just said did not go into your head at all. You were ignoring her. Sarashin, you have a sense that the spell is going to run out at some point. You maybe don't know how long it'll last, but you would know spells like this usually have a time limit on them.
And
As
I
most
also feel like you would look great as a chef in that dress. So, I mean, it's probably going to wear off soon based on my understanding, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Roll the dice.
We think the jig might be up anyway.
For sure.
So I might as well put on the fancy clothes
Yeah.
and
Drop the
Yeah.
spell.
yeah.
Reading.
Dropping the little chef hat and the powder on it for our faces.
Yeah, right. Oh, that wore off, right? Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, because that was only a minute.
And
No.
I'm guessing the cake's probably gone by now.
Cake is definitely
100%.
gone because that was 10 minutes.
Yeah, then I'm definitely dropping the baker because he's going to be in trouble if
Yeah,
he finds him.
that's true. Yeah.
Point.
Yeah. Is there a place in here that they could hide?
There's probably a closet, maybe a door to a bathroom because I like places to have bathrooms.
Yeah, fair. An in-suite.
Yeah.
Fancy. Yeah, obviously.
She's the niece of the Lord.
Yeah.
Gorgeous here.
Very
This is
nice.
like inside your horn. Huh. It's beautiful.
Those are not words that I would put together.
Wait, I do feel like we're learning about the horn. So it's kind of like this?
I mean, mine has a fireplace.
Okay.
It's not mine, but you know, whatever.
Yeah,
I feel
it's your
like
place.
very at home. Yeah. Sometimes do you have music playing, or
Put on music.
there's always generally music playing in the horn.
That's nice.
Little bar.
Can that music manifest our bracelet back?
No, but that does remind. I do have to leave her a note to invite her.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
pop
go.
in,
Pop
leave
in,
the note,
yeah.
kiss the tip. Whoop. That was Saracen.
Now there's a sound effect.
He made the sound effect. That was like a little salute and goodbye. See you in a second. Saracen pops into the horn. Anyone here?
It's empty.
Little sad about that, but that's all right. Last time Akalari left Saracen a little note, the kiss on
Right.
the like napkin thing, so he'll just grab another cocktail napkin, I assume, and also write in lipstick that's there for some reason,
There's
because why not?
definitely lipstick
Yeah.
there.
Hey, sweetie. Then he's gonna crumple that one. It felt like a little too far. Grab another napkin. Sweetie just feels like, just do it. Hey, but like a little cursive, a little flirty, comma. Really fun party tonight. Dress to impress. Super fun in the Reaches. Would love to, and he's gonna think about it before he keeps just writing verbal diarrhea. He should write something like, would love you as my +1? Feels very forward with love in this sentence. How would you feel about being my +1? See you there. Would love for you to join. let me know. Send me a sign. Just a drawing of a heart, comma, Saracen, underline, XO. Yeah, that works.
I love the existential crisis that we just went through with you.
I love that this is a giant cocktail napkin.
The biggest cocktail napkin.
Did you leave her the bracelet you got her?
No, I wanted to give that in person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So I leave that, probably take just a little drink off the bar before leaving. We're at a party. So then, and he pops out, whoop, just like that.
He makes that noise once again with his mouth.
Goes in there, but I left her. Yeah, she'll probably be here. She'll be here tonight. She'll send us a sign.
Oh, more butterflies?
You never know.
Jaymes has changed into her outfit while he was writing his existential crisis note. And while all of us are in the room, I want her to look around the room, just do a little bit of snooping. She kind of wants to see if there's anything she recognizes, anything that gives her, I guess, a clue of where her wife's head is at.
Sure. Roll an investigation.
22.
22.
Finally, jeez Louise, I've been rolling so low.
So you guys have scoped out a lot of this room. In the closet, it's a sizable closet. Hung up is obviously the outfit that she was going to wear tonight, which is a very beautiful blue dress. You also notice tucked next to it is a set of thieves' tools. Clerics don't usually use those, but it's there.
Okay.
And then with a 22 investigation, especially as you're like really poking around, because, you know, a lot of people say that your memory is most deeply rooted in smell. Right? So when you walked in first, like the smell that hit you was of your wife. And you obviously had a lot of feelings once that came over, the nostalgia, the turmoil, all of it, whatever. But the longer you're in here and you get acclimated and you're poking around, there's a different smell. And it's not a bad smell. It's nothing like that, but it's not your wife. It's another person's perfume, maybe. It's something else. It's not just your wife.
Interesting. And it's nothing that I recognize?
Roll me a history check.
10.
Can't place it.
Is it like vaguely familiar though?
There's something about it.
There's no like feeling that particularly accompanies it?
No, it's not.
But it's not only her.
It's not only her.
Maybe take the thieves' tools. We don't have any.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah.
Is anyone proficient in thieves'
I'm
tools?
kind of curious what Betty was planning to do with them, though.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Because that's like for like opening doors and.
Yeah, we could ask and take them.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't hate it if you guys hid so it wasn't apparent that I came with entourage.
Especially, it doesn't help you if she sees me.
Exactly.
I understand
Exactly.
that. But if she's terrible, we should have a code word for like, get out here, we can attack her now. It's fair game. That's a good one.
No.
Luckily, that never comes up.
Yeah.
Help.
She's so in her head and in her emotions about this. She can't honestly think of a situation where she would want to hurt Betty. We should come up with a code word. You're right. Trying to think practically about this. Nobody kills her.
Okay.
Yeah.
What if you say, I hate you? Then we're like, let's go attack.
Okay.
That seems good, right?
Yeah, it seems great.
Also, do you have a bracelet with Zone of Truth on it?
Yes.
Okay, that seems like a good, helpful thing right now.
That is a great and helpful thing right now.
Are we in
Good job.
fancy clothes?
Yeah.
Yeah, and now I'm going to duck into the bathroom.
I was going to say, and where's everybody?
Do we
Well,
have
There's a bathroom, there's a closet.
bathroom and closet? I guess I'll go in the closet.
go in the
Also
closet.
entourage.
Are we
Sarah?
splitting up?
Is there a third place so we can really fuck
Under the
ourselves?
bed.
Under the bed?
Under the bed!
Look at that.
Amazing.
Okay.
Someone just splayed on top of the ceiling.
Yeah.
Spider-Man style. Jaymes will stand behind the door so that when the door opens, it would hide her.
Okay, great. So you hear some footsteps coming down the hall. Some are the metallic that you've come to know as being animated armor. They reach this door, and you hear Betty say, "Wait out here." And then 2 sets of footsteps come into the room and shut the door. And Betty is all business and says, "Okay, it's time to get dressed. It's in the closet if you could grab it for me."
Oh my God.
Oh no.
And then you hear a set of footsteps head towards the
Oh, no.
closet, reading.
Is there anything in the closet I can hide under?
There's
Not clothes.
there's a bunch of clothes. They are, for the most part, hanging up or folded, or
I'm pretty sure. So I'm crouching down.
you're gonna crouch
I'm
down.
gonna crouch down and close my eyes. Reading is closing his eyes.
No one can see me.
Nobody can see me if I can't see you.
This has gone so wrong. So
So fast.
We gave him a lot of places to
Yeah.
you also didn't even hide. They just walk right past you,
I
basically.
know. Well, yeah.
Well, one of them did. And so, reading, roll me a stealth check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eyes closed.
Eyes closed.
Rolled a 5.
Does eyes closed give him
Is that
advantage
with
though?
your?
That's with stealth.
Well, she rolled a 12. Your eyes are closed, so you can't see her.
Nope.
But you do hear her say, "Oh, okay, here's the... Wait, what is... Oh my God, there's someone in here!" And footsteps run out to the main room. And then you hear Betty's voice say, "What? Someone's saying, what are you talking about?" And those footsteps surge into the closet.
Jaymes is going to go up behind Betty with her dagger and put it to her throat.
Yeah.
Okay. And you go up to Betty, you put the dagger to her throat. Do you say anything?
Have you missed me?
From behind you, you hear the maid who came in to help her dress say, "Oh my God, she has a dagger! I'll go get help! Help!" And you hear and then the animated armor comes into the room, and I guess we're rolling initiative.
Friends,
y'all.
I hate you. None of that went according to plan.
God, and we're not allowed to attack her. No, we are. We just can't kill her. Yeah, that's fair. We got the all clear
Yeah.
to attack officially.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well,
Nope, too late. We made very clear what that code word meant.
I know.
Saracen rolled an 18.
Ricky rolled a 16.
Okay.
Jaymes rolled a 5.
Oh, girl.
I got a 2.
2.
Jesus.
Like, I just want to talk. I don't know why we're rolling initiative.
You pulled a dagger.
More for like dramatic effect,
Right.
honestly.
Yeah, you're just making
All
a
right.
point.
Yeah.
All right, so here we are. The animated armor marched in. Jaymes, you have a dagger to Betty's throat. Everyone else is still in their hiding spots. Unclear if Reading has opened his eyes yet or not. And first up is Betty. She is going to freeze. Say, Jaymes? Is that you?
Hi, honey.
Are you here with the guy in the closet, apparently? There's
Yeah.
a guy in the closet.
He's fine. He's a friend.
Why are you... Get this dagger away from me. And she's going to try and maneuver out.
Okay.
I'm going to make it a contested dex roll
Okay.
with you.
Okay.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 5.
Okay.
But honestly, before we rolled, I was saying, like, I'm not sure that Jaymes is committed to it because I think she does want to look her in the eye.
Okay, so she rolled a 13, not natural. She ducks out of the hold you have on her and spins and looks at you, and her eyes are very wide, and she's very shocked to see you. She's like, "Holy shit, Jaymes, what are you even doing here?" And then I think we're going to call that her turn
Okay.
for now. Saracen, you're under a bed. You heard the clanking of an animated armor. You heard a maid scream a couple of times that she found somebody. You're hearing some of Jaymes and Betty. What do you want to do?
What's the animated armor at the door look like? Does it have a weapon?
He has a weapon, yes. It's bludgeoning damage, so it must be a big hammer, hilariously.
And does it seem to have moved at all toward Jaymes? He only visible?
Stomped into the room at the maid's scream. That's as far as I let him go before we rolled initiative. I won't even make you roll for it. He definitely seems like he is gonna make a beeline for Betty.
Okay. Well then, from under the bed, Saracen would like to shoot Agonizing Blast
Okay.
at the...
Just picturing you, like, ducking your head out with, like, a finger.
That's
being
what's
like,
happening.
It's just a hand.
And then he's going to climb out from under the bed. He still gets movement. 9 to hit.
9 misses.
Ta-da! He's going to use that as his announcement to crawl out from under the bed. That will be the end of his turn.
And that's that.
All right. Welcome to the fight, Saracen. Ricky, what do you want to do?
I can attack twice. So I'm going to use my Dread Ambusher to do that. I am going to fire an arrow at the construct. Hopefully I will fire 2 arrows at the construct. Ooh, first one is 24.
24 hits.
Second one is also a 24.
Also
Nice.
hits.
Ooh.
Okay, and then I am going to do 13 damage.
All right. Does that complete your turn?
I can move an extra 10 feet. Where's the maid?
The maid is right next to.
Like at the door?
Yeah, because she ran over there to call for him.
I would really like to run over and close the door so that nobody else can come.
Okay. All right. You're right next
to
to
block
her.
the door.
She had been holding it open.
Yeah, so I like pull her back, close the door, and say nobody in or out.
Give me a little contested strength with her. Did you roll a 1?
No,
Then you're fine.
I rolled, well, it'll be a 14.
Okay. She rolled a 2.
I rolled
She's
it.
a maid.
I rolled a natural 13.
Ah!
But you still got it shut.
Yeah, I got it shut.
You still got the door shut. Roll me a percentile.
Oh no.
God damn it.
It's going to be so
All
funny.
doors within
I know.
20
All
feet
doors
open.
fly open.
Come on.
39.
Fuck you. You don't need it. You regain 2d10 of hit points.
Oh, can I save that for later?
Nope.
What if
You
it's
just
that-
suddenly feel really energized.
Yeah.
Oh, the heat of battle really. Exciting.
You're like, this is what I'm
rush.
here for.
Yeah.
All right. Does that complete your turn?
Yes, it does.
James? Mm-hmm. What would you like to do?
She's a little messed up, staring her wife in the face. Before I take an action, can I ask what Jaymes recognizes on her face?
Roll me a perception with advantage.
Okay. A non-natural 20.
On her face, you see a lot of shock. Like a lot of shock.
Mm-hmm.
You see trepidation.
Mm-hmm.
And you see a lot of love.
Not a whole lot of guilt.
I don't think you see guilt.
James is going to look at Betty and tell her, we need to talk. I'm not going to hurt you. And then she's going to, with the bracelet, cast silence right where the maid and guard are because she doesn't want them calling for help or screaming more.
Fair enough.
And then she's going to also say, the dagger was just for dramatics. And she curls it into her palm.
It's not even sharp.
I didn't sharpen it in days, baby. I promise. Sorry, Ricky, if you are also in silence, but you can move out.
And that complete your turn.
Yeah.
It is the maid's turn.
Best of luck, lady.
We come in semi-peace.
This girl. So the maid screams, not that anyone hears her. Ricky, you can see pure terror in her eyes. She's just a maid. She has no idea what's happening. So she's screaming and screaming, and she's pulling and pushing at the door to try and open it again. So we are once again going to do a contested strength check for her to see if she can open the door.
All right, but I have extra hit points. Non-natural 20.
She rolled a 9.
You know, 9's not nothing.
9's not nothing.
But against a 20.
Against a 20, it's not great.
Yeah.
She fails at that. She is going to crumple to the ground in almost a fetal position. And she is sobbing, but once again, you cannot hear her.
This is so sad.
It's fine.
It's fine.
She'll be fine.
And then it is the animated armor's turn.
Great.
All the animated armor knows is that it was called to help, and it is assigned to Betty. So it's going to move towards Betty. It's going to attack James
Jesus.
with its hammer.
Hammer.
You know, the Betty on her turn could have been like, hey, man.
Betty hasn't had her turn since I said I'm not going to hurt you.
It's true.
Yeah.
It gets 2 hammer slams, we're going to say 13.
That is my armor class.
So that's 1 hit. And that is an 18.
I have a reaction. I am going to cast shield.
Okay.
Until the start of my next turn. I have a +5 in AC. So the first one misses, then the second one does hit. I think it meets beats it.
Take 3 points of damage.
Okay.
So that's its turn. Reading. You're in a closet.
In a closet.
Your eyes are probably still closed. You're crouched down. You heard a girl come in, scream, and run away. You've heard her then scream again from further away and then go silent. You've heard the animated armor stomp around. You've maybe heard some of Jaymes and woman talk.
Right.
Slightly threatening, slightly not. What do you want to do?
Can I hear how close the animated thing is?
You probably would have heard it come closer.
Right. Can I see Jaymes and Betty?
You can see Betty. I don't think you can see Jaymes from
Right.
the current angle that you're at.
Would Reading know that Jaymes was in danger?
You probably heard her take a hit.
Yeah, because I feel like if Reading could see or sense what was going on, would just run out there with the great axe.
Yeah.
Buddy.
Get some axe going.
I'm not going to hurt you.
Yeah. Hey, Reading didn't make that promise.
I know.
She didn't call off her guy. You didn't call off your guy. Fair's fair.
true.
If you run
back.
out, you would run right past Betty, but you would, if you angle, you would probably be able to see the animated armor.
Yeah.
For like
there.
a ranged attack. Because otherwise you might incur an opportunity attack from Betty.
Right. All right, here we go. Hand axe time.
Hey, next time.
8. That's what I rolled.
8's gonna miss. So your hand axe flies over the air past Jaymes. Oof.
Where does it land?
And then it flies right past this guy, and then it just skitters across the floor towards where the maid is, honestly.
That's great.
That's
She's
the angle
kind
you're
of
at.
right behind them. Are we sure she wasn't hit by that?
I know.
Aaron
It like
hammer?
tapped her leg.
Yeah.
She's like, oh!
It
accidentally
flies,
hit.
Okay.
taps her leg, she cries harder. You can't hear it. She's
Right.
in silence.
Yeah.
So
James is so locked in on Betty, she doesn't even like the axe that flew by.
eye contact doesn't drop, and the axe flew between you both.
I would say for most people in the room, they just saw axe fly out of the closet.
Yeah.
Out of
Yeah.
Ricky doesn't trust any of these people. She's not helping comfort the maid at the moment. She's waiting to
fair
see how
enough.
this plays out
Fair enough.
before
I
she
hear
makes
ya.
We're
that
all
decision.
curious how this plays out.
I hear you. Reading, does that complete your turn?
that completes my turn.
Okay. And it's Betty's turn. Your friends have been attacking her guard. Her maid is still sobbing silently at the door. She's gonna look around at everyone in the room that has now revealed themselves and say to you, Jaymes, did you come here to kill me?
James is honest in saying, no. I, in fact, told them they're not allowed to kill you.
They were going to kill me and you had to tell them not to?
It's been a really rough few weeks.
A rough few weeks.
It's been a rough several years since apparently, as I've been told, as everything has become pieces of a larger, painful, heartbreaking puzzle, that you turned me over to the poet for a decade's worth of torture and pain and losing my magic. So forgive me if I'm not very easy to trust what's going on right now and need some answers.
Ricky cheers, but you can't hear her because she's in silence.
You say all this and she stares at you and she says, what the fuck are you talking about? You left me for someone else. Where do you get off coming here talking nonsense
James's
and
eyes,
attacking me?
James's eyes are wide as saucers, and she's like, in what universe of any sort would I ever leave you?
You left. You left a note. You said you were done. You had found someone else and you were gone. You just left me there. And now you're coming here to kill me, apparently. And she's upset.
Fair. I'm upset. I was taken by your apparently new buddies in Diamond Sky, and I was kept there. The guards there told me that you were the one who turned me over to them. And I didn't believe it until I saw the letter in our old shop. And she's going to take out the letter and she's going to show it to her.
She looks at the letter.
As I wrote you every day for a year. Your mom, she was getting the mail.
She kept them all that you
The
can
only-
read now.
She looks at the letter and she says, I don't even know what this means. Who's the poet? Is that the name
Can
of
I
the girl
insight
you... Yeah, do an insight check for me.
Why is it? You have so many dice over there. Why?
Oh, that's so crazy. And you have a bracelet.
I know. We're just listen. I'm getting to it.
Slow
Said
rolling.
from the zone of silence.
No one can hear me.
She's just pointing at her wrist.
Just 9.
She seems very passionate about what she's saying. She seems like she's telling the truth. I mean, she seems pretty upset with what you're accusing her of.
And I'm pretty upset by everything. So Jaymes is going to snatch the letter back.
Okay.
Just because she's doesn't know what to do. Yeah, evidence, sure. Jaymes is honestly getting upset enough that she's tearing up and she hates crying. I thought for 10 years that you would come and save me, and you never came for me. And I never believed that you would have just left me there.
Once again, I don't know what this is, and she kind of indicates to you and your friends, you left me. You were gone, and you left me alone in that little city for no reason.
I didn't write any note. I'm telling you, I didn't leave you. I never would have left you. I'm telling you that the assholes of Diamond Sky took me in the night and they kept me as their prisoner for 10 years. So call off your guy.
So you can say that.
Okay.
It's still her turn.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
We're going to say that took up her turn because that was a very long yelling conversation.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah.
So we're going to say that,
It got messy in there. I'm sorry.
Got
Nick.
messy,
I'm sorry.
tension is high.
Yeah.
We're going to call that her turn. She does not call off the animated armor because she just spent her turn realizing / thinking that you and your friends came to kill her.
Sure, fair.
So she's not calling that guy off. Saracen, you're out from the bed.
Here's your tea, Saracen.
I heard a lot.
You heard some stuff.
Saracen also has a direct eye line to Betty.
Yes.
Can I roll insight because Betty was making a lot of claims, or perception to
Absolutely.
see? Okay. 18.
You're watching her face very closely because you're so both fascinated and entertained, let's be honest. And like you don't know her very well or anything like that, but it seems like the emotion is real. I mean, it's hard to say it's not when they're yelling at each other like this.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. Mm-hmm. So Saracen wants them to work it out.
Romantic.
I'm seeing how far away the armor is. I don't want that dumb animated armor messing this up.
Yeah.
You don't touch either of them, armor.
So he could dash and make it to the armor, but then I wouldn't be able to grapple the armor.
No. That would be
Fuck it, it's armor. I'm going to shoot it.
Okay, shoot it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I will go as far as I can closer to it just to be there too. An 8.
An 8 does not hit. You are correct.
There we go.
Pulling a real buck here.
Oh my God. Buck.
Thanks for coming, Buck.
He helped, okay?
He did a little bit.
He did.
All right, does that complete your turn, Sarah?
It does.
All right, Ricky, this maid is still trying to open the door.
Really?
Well, she's sobbing in the sobbing in the ground,
Yeah.
but you know, she just tried to open the door again, failed.
Ugh. Well, I was going to run over there, but now
The
I feel
animated
like I can't.
armor did attack Jaymes. You've heard some yelling.
I sort of thought the maid was defeated, but no.
She's crying on the ground, but I think we can all agree that, you know, emotionally distraught people make crazy decisions sometimes. So.
Like continuing to try to open a door after
Why wouldn't she continue to try to open the door?
Because I told her not to.
Oh my God.
Maybe if she was bound or something.
Oh, is that what? I don't think that's what I'm going to do, though. I think I'm going to shoot the armor again.
Okay.
Like, Ricky's not thinking about that. Ricky's just like, she wants the fight to end so we can do the Zone of Truth gambit, frankly.
Yeah.
It's a non-natural 20.
That hits?
Great. 4 damage.
Woo!
Not my best.
Isn't that your favorite enemy?
Yeah, but that really just helps me find them at the moment.
Oh, okay.
I do get advantage on intelligence checks, so I guess if I know if they have a weakness,
Okay.
could I try to remember that?
Yeah, roll an intelligence.
Nat 20.
Hey.
So you're very familiar with this animated armor because you were around it a lot when you were in Diamond Sky. They are given a directive and they just follow that directive to a T. So if this is a guard armor, then if it was told like help, then all it's going to do is guard and attack threats. Can't be poisoned, it can't do psychic damage. It's just kind of this dumb thing that follows orders. So it's not really like I guess its weakness is that it's dumb, but it's not, there's no disadvantage or anything that it has.
Maybe you can hurt its feelings. It's so dumb.
It's just mockery.
Stupid.
Well,
Psychic damage doesn't work.
All that has to happen is she has to fucking call it off, and she's not doing that. So,
Well, it's not her turn yet.
No, it was her turn. She had a whole turn. And you guys yelled at each other, and at no point was she like, by the way, stop.
We were a bit locked in.
I mean,
She was too busy
there
arguing.
were 4 other people in
That was
three other
that was
people
also
in there.
the turn where she was like, "Wait, are you here to kill me?"
Yes.
That was the same turn.
Question mark? Not exclamation point?
Are you doing anything else?
No,
Okay.
but I don't like it.
Okay. James, it's your turn.
Okay. On my turn, can I reiterate to Betty, call off your guy? We need to work this out one way or another.
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh my god, 6.
That's okay. Betty rolled a 2.
No, she rolled a 14. So, unfortunately, you say this to her and you see her face kind of go stony. Does that complete your turn? Or is there something else you would like to do?
I don't want to attack her at all.
You could hug her.
Contested strength hug.
No, I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to work on my words.
Work on your words. Okay. That completes your turn. It's the maid's turn. She is hilariously from the ground going to try and open the door, like reaching up her
Can I
hands.
just
and
slap her hands away?
We're gonna do contested strength again. She's gonna roll with disadvantage.
To be honest. It's a non-natural 13.
Cool. She rolled a 5.
Great. Ricky slaps her hands down and looks at her like, what are you doing?
Stop it right now.
Give it up.
Just crumbles to the ground, like her forehead is on the carpet, sobbing. It's the animated
Perfect.
armor's turn. It is once again going to attack James. Gets to it. Ooh, that's 22
That sure hits.
and a 16.
Also hits. Because my shield only lasts until the top of my turn.
That's 16 points of damage.
She's down to 3 hit points. So does that do anything to her wife? To see her, like, crumpled on the ground?
Roll an insight check for me.
22.
So you see, like, it hits you, you take that hit hard, and you glance up at her, and she has probably the first flicker of some regret and a hint, I would say, with a 22, a hint of cunning,
Oh, shit.
I would say.
Interesting.
What's happening?
I think we know what's happening.
Reading, it's your turn.
Oh, I gotta go after this thing again.
Yeah, just hit your friend hard.
I really love that
So
they're
hard.
having this like one-on-one conversation. Monsters just
hacking away.
wailing on
Whacking.
James.
1 second, honey.
Three of us are doing everything we can to stop it. And it's
Everywhere.
Now's my turn. I would love to run out of the closet, and I'm charging right towards it with my great axe.
This tiny little
Let's
furious,
go. Little blue
barbarian.
blue
man.
fury.
Blue fury.
I'm going to get you,
Blueberry.
if we get out of this, I'm going to get you a denim jacket with that bedazzled on the back.
Aw.
17.
yeah.
17 misses.
Oh, no. Wow.
It's metal armor.
This is a slick machine.
What?
God, I was hoping someone would roll a 17. 'Cause that's so funny. Does that complete your turn?
Yeah, I guess it does.
All right.
This is bullshit.
So it's Betty's turn. She's looking at you, James, and she says, okay, guards stand down. And the animated armor immediately just zoom, like goes from attack to a neutral position and starts to step back.
So if we're not in initiative,
We are not in initiative anymore.
James is going to say, feel like a healing hand, cleric.
She's going to say, I think we need to talk first.
Can Ricky take the maid's arm, pull her out of silence
Sure.
into the room?
Immediate sobbing, just
Yeah.
loud wailing.
I'm going to sit her on the bed.
Okay.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
Can you just stay here? Don't do anything and you'll be fine.
Don't kill me.
If you stay here, right here, don't move, you'll be fine. Can
They're
you,
gonna kill me.
Maybe we'll just put her back
Put her
into
back.
silence.
Put her back in silence.
Back in
but
the...
it's by the door.
Can we lock the door? Can we jam it shut?
What, from the inside?
If it's got one of those, like, turnkeys, you know?
Does anyone have like a sleep?
sleep spell.
I don't think so.
I don't either.
think I do.
Poor girls had a rough day.
I know.
I feel like I'm just gonna stand in front of the door.
Okay.
It's fine.
Yeah, if we're out of initiative.
It's
for
fine.
a
We are
minute.
out of
I was trying to
initiative.
get her to be reasonable. She won't. She's stuck in silence now.
She is
Hysteria is a scary thing to come
is
out of, you know.
I
very-
tried.
She's had a
But
traumatic.
as I go back, dragging her to the door, I shout at you, "Zone of truth, goddammit!"
I know. Give me a minute.
Betty looks at you. You're really gonna zone of truth me?
I'm in a zone of truth as both.
Fine.
Don't be a bitch about it.
Don't call me a bitch.
So yeah, James is going to use the bracelet and cast Zone of Truth right over the two of their heads.
And what's the save on that?
13.
So you know she failed because that's
Okay.
the spell.
Okay, great.
And she folds her arms in front of you. And she's like, so what is this?
I want to know if you had anything to do with me being taken.
Why would I have anything to do with you being, and she holds up finger quotes, taken?
I went through way too much for you to disrespect me like that, so don't.
What about me? You left me.
You are living a high, fancy, beautiful life in your house, giggling with your uncle and talking about who you're going to flirt with tonight. How cute, how fun, having some other woman's perfume in your closet.
And she didn't answer your question either.
Ricky silently screaming, "Thank you!"
Just doing the best of mime.
So answer the question.
You have the audacity to say that I haven't been through anything. You can stand in front of me. You left me with our store by myself. I sat there like a fucking chump, waiting for you to see if you would come to your senses and come back.
I waited
Betty
for
did.
you.
And you didn't come back.
Wait, what did you say?
Betty waited for you to come back. She's like referring to herself in third person.
Oh, okay. Why?
Why?
I need like to insight check or something. Like
Ratings
why?
losing his mind.
Yeah. Why are you like? Okay. First of all, James takes like a step back, not out of the zone of truth, but just a step back, and says, "Did you have anything to do with me being taken?"
Why would you think I would have anything to do with
That's
that?
not an answer. Yes
Saracen
or no?
is trying to secretly light a match. over here. What's happening? Yeah.
I need you to answer me yes or no.
I need you to answer me. Why did you leave me? Why is this only about me? Why aren't you confessing?
Oh my God.
I am looking at you dead in the eyes and telling you I did not leave you. So now it's your turn to look me in the eyes and tell me if you had anything to do with me being taken by Diamond Sky, if you sold me to the poet for money so that they could have my power. Yes or no?
Why would I
No.
do that?
No.
And she takes
The match is under the curtain.
2 steps out of the zone of truth. Says, this is done. This
Wait.
is ridiculous. How dare you come in here and make accusations to me?
James is staring at her and she is probably more heartbroken than she's ever been. And she has tears in her eyes and she looks at her and she says, I hate you.
I need
Yes.
That's a sign.
We're going.
Sign.
before everyone gets excited
I'm going.
and lights fucking matches.
Can I see if she could possibly be a construct? Like, is there an intelligence check, like Rebecca Archer style?
Yeah, I don't know. That third
Yeah.
Third person
third
moment
person
was
thing.
weird, and
Yeah,
they're
it
my
was
favorite
weird.
enemy, so I would have advantage on an intelligence check if that's how this could work.
Why don't you roll me an investigation or a history?
And would it have advantage, or you can't tell me that yet?
It can't have advantage.
Worth a shot.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a 9.
She doesn't look like a construct.
Is there any sort of check to give of like if she's possessed, if this is her wife?
Roll me a perception with advantage, because this is your wife.
Okay. 14.
Can't tell.
I rolled initiative. I'm ready. Fucking drawn.
Yeah.
All right, so we've all rolled initiative. James?
15.
Reading?
21.
Nice.
Ricky?
19.
Saracen?
19.
It's like you all are invested in fighting this one. For
This
whatever
may be
reason.
wife of mine.
Reading, you're up first.
All right. Here comes the Blue Fury.
Yes! If we make it out of this, I'm getting you a jacket, I swear.
19.
19 hits.
Yeah.
Finally. The 14 damage. Yep.
All right. that complete your turn?
That completes my turn.
Ricky, you've been waiting for it.
I have. You told me that the thing I know about these robots is that they take a directive.
They take a directive, yes.
Would I also know that they only listen to certain voices?
Yes, you would know that. A specific voice kind of programs it and tells it what it's going to do, but then it kind of gets programmed to listen to certain voices. So it listened to the maid because the maid was asking for help for Betty, if that makes sense. So that it came, found Betty in peril, and went to help her.
I think I'm going to try it. I think I'm going to cast thaumaturgy.
Okay.
I'm going to imitate Betty's voice.
Oh.
And I'm going to say, Betty's an imposter. Get her.
Amazing.
So you, as Betty, are going to say, Betty is an imposter, get her.
Yeah, to the construct.
Let me figure out how
I
to
hope
see
its
if
head
it's...
just explodes.
Well, that's one way to defeat a robot.
Roll against its intelligence, I guess. It's going to be easy, just so you know. But yeah, it'll be contested.
That is a 15.
You rolled a 13, which is very impressive because his intelligence is -5.
Oh, wow.
-5.
So you yelled, Betty's an imposter, get her. It's not its turn, but cool.
Cool.
Does that complete your turn?
Yes.
Okay, Saracen?
Saracen will attack the armor with agonizing blast.
Okay.
God, he is useless. He's fucking useless.
Aww. Saracen!
What's happening?
Believe in
You rolled a
yourself!
Can you get better dice? Do the better dice thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll again. Okay. It's a 1 this time.
No, oh, God.
What?
No.
I don't know.
Was that a different dice?
It was.
Does that complete your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Jaymes?
First things first, with my bonus action, I'm going to chug a healing potion.
Probably a good choice.
Smart.
And that is 2d4 plus 2 hit points. So I got 6 hit points.
Okay.
It's witch bolt time.
On your wife?
Yeah, hell yeah.
First level, you know. Ooh, 22.
Yeah.
That hits.
Baby. Then she take 1d12 lightning damage.
Okay.
And on each of my turns for the duration, I can use my action for 1d12. That is 9 points
9
damage.
points damage. Does that complete your turn?
She's gonna say, if you don't start being honest to me, I'm gonna knock you out.
Okay. If that completes your turn,
Yes.
it is her turn.
It's giving, can I ask you a question?
Is that her song?
No.
No.
So Betty takes a step forward. She grabs her 2 short swords and she attacks Reading.
Not my boy.
Your boy.
Your boy Blue.
Boy Blue!
But first, Reading, I need you to make a deception check for me, please.
15.
Reading's on it.
Can't really
I
lie.
mean, 15's not bad.
Okay, great. And she's
Anyway,
gonna
just curious.
swing her short sword at you. One of them.
What? You can't just do things like this.
I sure can. Who's gonna stop me? It's 24.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Me and this army.
That's a 24 to hit. It's not the damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that'll be 5 points of damage.
Okay.
Just a little.
Just a little scratch on the elbow.
Betty will say, no, they're lying. Attack the blue gnome.
The thing just gets confused and stops, I assume.
I think it gets confused.
Its head just starts rotating around.
Yeah, we'll skip its turn for now. Reading, it's your turn. You just got swung on by Betty. This animated armor is kind of hovering around you. You are still blue. Jaymes is not looking good.
It's always, you're still blue.
You're still blue.
Still blue. Which feels important to point out.
Yeah.
I guess I gotta keep going at Betty, right? 9.
9 misses.
Everyone's confused.
Does that complete your
That's
turn?
it, yeah.
All right, Ricky.
I'm going to shoot an arrow at Betty.
Do it.
It's an 18 to hit and a natural 13.
Oh, no.
So many natural
So
13s.
many.
Insane.
Wow.
The 18 hits.
Great. Should I do damage
Do
first?
damage first.
Okay. 9 damage.
Okay.
And yeah, what happens?
Roll a percentile for me.
Scary.
Let's see what happens.
71.
You gain resistance to all damage for the next
Wow.
minute. You and your 71s
I
and
know.
72.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to mix up the order of this thing. Saoirse.
Saracen will just run toward Betty, try to grapple Betty,
Oh, dang.
and grapple she's wearing the charm bracelet. Let's go for it.
She's going to say it's a dexterity saving throw. It'll be, her DC will be 8 plus your proficiency bonus
In Dex.
and your dex, yes. So she's going to make a saving throw and she has to meet or beat 12.
Okay.
She rolled a 21.
Oh,
Okay.
You did not grapple her. No. That was an action, I believe. Is there anything else you want to do?
I don't think I can do anything else. That'll be it.
All right, James.
So Jaymes is percolating a little bit.
Okay.
And I want to ask DM
Okay.
if there's something Jaymes can say that is like a secret, private thing between her and Betty
Okay.
that would for sure get a reaction out of Betty if that is the real Betty.
Roll a history check.
Okay. 16.
There is something you can say. I'll let you decide what it is.
Okay. Remember the purple hydrangeas.
And so you're saying that in order to see if she reacts or see if it whatever?
Yeah, if she reacts, if she answers in the affirmative, yeah.
Okay. She glances at you a little blankly, but keeps her eye on reading. That's the only reaction she has.
is that what you were looking for?
Were you looking for a non-reaction? Out of curiosity?
Kind of. Because my feelings are if she doesn't react, because that wasn't a reaction, James is going to say, "You're not my wife." And she takes 1d12 more of Witch Bolt.
All right.
So it's 4 more lightning damage.
It's her turn.
Okay.
She's going to stay on reading. Reading, I need you to make me another deception
Another
check, please.
Deception check. What's going on? 7.
Great. So she is going to swing her
That's it? That's just great.
short sword. Yeah, it's great. She's going to swing her short sword at you.
What's happening?
No idea.
Nat 20.
Oh no, not my boy Blue!
Lindsay's on a roll. Is what's happening.
So excited. Which means you take max damage for the attack.
Okay.
But you notice, maybe you do, maybe you don't, because you're going to get stabbed a lot. The rest of you notice it's a hard attack as the max damage hits, which means not only is it the full 9 of the short sword, she also, with her other short sword, gets another stab in there for another 30 damage.
What?
Wait, why does one sword do 9 and the other one do 30?
Isn't that weird?
Yeah. That's why I asked.
So that's
So,
39.
have we ever seen a cleric move like this? and
Roll
do
me
2
a
attacks?
Yeah,
history
that-
or
yeah.
insight check.
And she didn't even attempt to heal James.
Extremely good question.
17.
Ooh.
I don't think you have ever seen a cleric move like that.
Didn't think so.
All right. Well, so that's 39 hit points.
39.
Oh my god. Well, I'm definitely down.
You're down?
I mean, I only had 29 when I started the game.
So you're not dead. You'll make some.
Yeah, I'll figure
saving
something
throws.
out.
Yeah, you know.
It'll be fine.
Don't fuck up the saves.
And then she will look at you, James, and say, "We could have just done this the easy way."
What the fuck is the easy way?
And then she is going to yell at the animated armor, "Kill everyone but the wizard." And that's her turn. And then the animated armor is going to stomp over
No.
to Saracen.
No.
Since reading's down.
I mean, the armor has taken some damage.
Non-natural 20.
Sure.
And an 18?
Yes.
Okay.
Am I dead? Just tell me.
Really bad.
It's really bad.
8 points of damage.
Not bad.
So
You're not quite dead yet.
No, I'm good.
the maid is once again gonna scramble at the door. She is in the silence. She is screaming, but you can't hear her. Tears are just running down her face. Her
Oh my
face
Aren't
is
you
God.
tired yet, ma'am?
She's exhausted. She's had a really bad day. She's going to try and open the door. Disadvantage on her contested strength with you. 10.
7.
She got the door open.
Oh my gosh.
As her action,
Yeah.
she's going to attempt to sprint out the door. You do get an opportunity attack on her.
Kick her ass.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna swing
All
my short
right.
sword at her. 13.
Yeah. Her armor class is like 8. She's a maid.
Yeah.
So 13 hits then.
13 hits.
Okay. I just do 4 damage.
She's down.
She's a poor
She's a maid.
Stabby.
You stabbed her.
Oh my god.
She's like, I'm used to just having like an iron burn or
Maids
something.
did you have?
Is it?
For the record, you also told her you weren't going to kill her, and you just stabbed her.
I just yank the sword out, and I'm just like, God damn it! And I close the door if you'll let me.
Yeah, you can close the door. All right, reading. Give me a death saving roll 10 or higher, please. It's just straight D20 roll. Oh my!
1.
No.
That is 2 automatic fails.
2 automatic
Yeah,
fails.
that's what a one is a
Yeah.
crit.
Oh
One
my
is a crit
God.
fail.
He only has one more.
Got one more.
Ricky,
I
it's
need
your
some
turn.
good dice.
I don't have any healing.
You don't?
I don't think I have.
You can still stabilize by just going to him.
Can I?
Yeah.
How do I do that?
Oh, you do a medicine check. Yeah.
I would like to do that annoyingly because I really
No,
want
yeah.
to kill your wife.
Yeah,
but
fair.
what I'm actually going to do is try to save Reading.
That's not my wife.
Your DC is 10.
Oh my god, I got a 9.
Like, I can't find it.
Do you add anything to it?
Yeah, that's with that.
Reading still down.
Oh no.
I'm so sorry.
We need to
James.
start looking at when we go to places to asking for like a scroll of healing because I can learn magic.
Oh, I like that as a
Yeah.
plan. We need him to not die in the meantime.
Yeah, I'm on it.
It's going to be a great future plan.
Yeah.
Ricky, does that complete your turn?
Yes, and this dice is going into timeout.
Okay.
Oh.
Saracen,
Saracen will stabilize Reading.
medicine check.
All right.
10 or higher, please.
Please.
This is very tense.
This is very tense.
7.
No. Yeah, we're all rolling terribly.
Does that complete your turn?
That would be it.
Okay.
Oh.
James.
So mad.
She's going to pour her last healing potion down his throat.
Great. Roll some healing for him.
It's not much, but
It's not death.
It's
You're
not.
When
It's
you're
not.
rolling 1 on death saves, I don't think
mean-
you're picky.
yeah. Ostensibly, I can make more. I
When
just
you
have
get to be a higher level,
Yeah,
we
you
can
know.
talk about that, yeah.
7 points.
Oh.
You're prone on the ground.
All
Do
right.
his previous fails go away?
Yes.
Great.
Yeah.
It's her turn.
Cool.
Saracen, I need you to make a deception check for me.
What is
Deception
happening?
check.
7.
Guys.
She rolled an 8. So she's going to swing a short sword at you.
So you get attacked if you fail?
13.
Hits it, beats it.
She's rolling a lot of dice.
Yeah.
It is a lot of dice.
19.
Dead.
Oh
Oh my god.
my gosh, what is this thing we're fighting?
No.
James and
Yeah.
Ricky, you're
Yeah.
still standing. Give me some insight, investigation, perception. I will let you do any of it, whatever's highest.
They're all the same for me. Ooh, 22.
22, and what did you roll?
Critical fail.
Jesus Christ. Okay. So Ricky is completely distracted. She just wants to burn down the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just saw Saracen go down. I'm upset.
Saracen just went down. She has
Yeah.
fire in her eyes. You poured the potion in Reading's throat. You watched her take Saracen down. You're studying this woman. You know this isn't your wife. And as you're staring at her, you realize the smell of the other woman is her.
Okay.
As you look at her, the longer she goes, her face starts to look a little wrong.
Man.
It's not like it is Betty, but it's not Betty. It's oddly not how Betty would necessarily use her face or do expressions. It's hard to describe. Like, you already know this isn't your
Yeah.
wife, but this
But
isn't.
now that I'm noticing.
You're noticing all the things that are so different about it, from the way she attacks, the way she moves, the way she smells. Roll me a history check again, since you rolled so high on insight.
So that's a 6.
That's a 6. All right. She's not fighting like a cleric. That's what you know.
Yeah.
She's fighting like something else.
Yeah.
but you don't know what it is.
I'm just going to throw out there that, again, Ricky gets advantage on construct things. So do I get to re-roll that one by any chance?
You don't.
Okay.
It's not a construct.
She's just something else.
I don't like it.
I don't like it, whatever she is.
That was her. The animated armor is up. Sarachen's down. Technically, Reading's still laying on the ground. So the animated armor is going to come to Ricky
Of course it is.
to attack. Jesus. 23
Yeah, I mean, that hits.
Gee.
and a 16.
It gets 2 hits?
Yeah.
Then, yep.
Cool. That's 10.
Okay. I have a reaction.
Great.
I'm going to do Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah.
Really mad.
Yeah.
Understandable.
She can't control her anger, and it just results in this construct surrounded by hellish flames. He has to make a dexterity saving throw and take 2d10 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
You rolled an 8. Is that...
It would be my spell save DC, which is a 12, so no.
So no, roll me some damage on this guy.
I shall.
Flames of hell rise to rebuke him.
5.
Okay.
It's not exciting.
You know, every little bit helps.
True.
That completes his turn. The maid is stabbed and dead.
She dead or just down?
She's down, but, you
She's
know.
crying.
I mean,
She's been stabbed.
I can roll a death save for her. It's 15. She made one. She might live through this. Reading. You're on the ground. I'll give you... It takes half your movement to stand up.
Right. Gosh, I guess I would go. I mean, who's close to me? Is it
Betty.
Betty? Would I be able to do the rage action too, or not?
Your rage is your bonus action.
Okay.
So if you want to rage first, because you
Right.
can do any of those in any order, and then attack, you can do that.
Okay, so I'll do my rage action first. 22. So I definitely hit.
22 hits her.
And then I do damage.
What'd you get? What'd you get?
Plus 3, that's 4. 6 damage.
Okay. Does that complete your turn?
That completes my turn.
Cool. Ricky.
I kind of want to... You haven't done any saving throws yet, right?
Yeah, he's fine.
Where's your god now, buddy?
Akalari's coming.
We
Yeah.
got at least a turn. I
Yeah.
want to throw a dagger at Betty.
Okay.
At the Betty.
The Betty.
19 to hit.
19
Weak.
hits.
7 damage.
She's not looking good. She takes that one pretty hard.
Good. She
Yeah.
should.
Oh. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. Saracen, give me a death save. Make it a good one. 10 or higher.
It's out of the box.
The's no out of the
You
box
did drop
rolls.
it, I will.
It dropped. It wasn't a roll.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh my god, roll it again. You're gonna be mad if that's a 1.
I know. No.
It is.
No more box rules.
Did you just get 2 fails?
Yes.
It was a 2 for the record.
Yep.
James.
Take out your wife.
I think I have to.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna chromatic orb.
Okay.
20 non-natural.
That hits.
Purple flame bursts in her hand, and she's going to chuck it right at Betty. 9 points of damage.
What does it look like
Yes.
when you kill your wife?
First of all, it's not her wife. A sphere of purple fire bursts out of her hand and directly at Betty and engulfs her in those purple flames. As it happens, Jaymes does have a flicker of conflict because even if she truly believes this is not her wife, there is still the image of seeing her wife burning.
You throw purple fire at her. It hits her in her chest. She's knocked back. You see this look of shock and betrayal come over her face, but then her face changes to one you don't recognize, and then another one you don't recognize, and then another one, and then it turns for a split second into Buck, and then it turns for a split second into Inez, and then it falls to the ground with almost a nothing of a face. With shadows where eyes would usually be, its features almost featureless of nothing. Skin gray, hair lighter gray, dead on the ground.
Whoa.
Aghast.
Do we know what this is?
Roll me a history check.
All of us?
Anyone?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Everyone just watch that. Why not?
Nat
Can
20.
Saracen-
Fudge, yeah.
I'm not gonna roll.
Ricky, you're nat 20. You know exactly what this is. It hits you as you're watching these faces cycle all the way through that there was an operative in Diamond Sky doing what you did, taking people who was a changeling and could take on personas and disguise themselves perfectly, and were very successful. But it was only whispered about. You never knew any name. You never knew anything. But it's suddenly like, once you see the changeling dead on the ground, you're like, right.
Holy shit.
Oh my gosh. And just as Jaymes is watching this faceless, burning being, she's just gonna think, what the hell happened to my wife?
That's a good place to end our episode.
All right. I mean, damn.
All right.
Thanks for listening. I don't know how it gets better than this. Is it too late to like butt of the sword so she's just down as opposed to bleeding to death? You can say it's too late.
I'm gonna say she's bleeding.
All right.
It's
well.
funnier.
Agreed.